Hey there friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Andy and today we are playing some Crusader Kings III, the strategy game from Paradox, where you can basically play whoever you want within the given time span. So anybody who kind of in Europe, North Africa or the Middle East, into parts of Asia, who live between 867 and 1066 and of course going on. Now, they have given us sort of important characters here that had some role in history. For example, as some of the Carlings after the split of the Frankish Empire, and also as William the Conqueror, for example, before the conquest of England. However, we will pick a ruler which is none of these characters. Play as any ruler in 867 it is what we will be doing. And this is kind of how you can find whoever you want, like, and not have either like a begin as like an emperor right off the bat if that kind of is not your cup of tea. So we'll, in this video, or this sort of series, I thought we could try to play as a tiny nation, so to speak, and it will be none other than chieftain Harald Fairhair of Vestfold, or to be King Harald Hårfagre of Vestfold. He is a chieftain in Norway in 867, and historically he would come to be recognized as the first king of Norway. But of course, if we will even manage to get out of Vestfold is another deal. And we will of course be playing Iron Man, and I think we will be playing with Oxclave Significant, meaning that there will hopefully be less border gore. And I think it's kind of fun to play with a restricted diplomatic range as well. That way you can't kind of talk to nations that sort of are not even in your sphere of diplomacy, so to speak. So yeah, let's get started with Chieftain Haralder. And here we are. So the year is 867. The British Isles are completely fragmented, and the same goes for the Holy Roman Empire, which is not yet created, or it was created before it split up into these 4 different major kingdoms here, all controlled by the Carling family, of course descendants of Charlemagne. Right here, Emperor Karl the Great. But for us, we are some Vikings up here, and we will use our position to wreak absolute havoc on the Christian world. But for now, let's see. We control Tunsborg, modern Tønsberg, and Oslo Syslar. I don't really know where this name came from, Syslar, but that is of course Oslo. But our capital is Tønsberg. Yeah, so in Crusader Kings III, a massive thing is that you can really sort of develop your character to your liking. And you do that by choosing a lifestyle. And we see that Harald's education as a kid, wow, his hair, it really is fair, isn't it? Focused on martial abilities, so the ability to wage war, etc. And therefore, because he also did it well, his martial ability is super high for his age. But it gains him 30% more experience in this lifestyle, which makes it so that he can learn a lot more than these other lifestyles. So we will pick martial right off the bat, and then you can choose different focuses. So will he focus on strategy, which gives him martial +3, sort of martial and dread, which is another mechanic that sort of, yeah, right here, says that, you know, the higher your dread, the more, like, the less likely your vassals are to scheme and try to overthrow you, basically. So it's kind of your power as an individual to scare people off from doing bad things to you. And then you have the chivalry focus, which makes you a much better fighter. Sort of, if you are taking part in a battle, prowess makes it so that you you know, are more likely to survive and perform well. And it also gives you advantage, which is good for battles as well. An attraction option, which I guess it's good for making babies or something. I think we'll go with chivalry, actually, because we want Harald to be a good fighter. And then after these, you also get to choose your path here, and you can choose these however you want. So it's kind of reminiscent of Skyrim in a way. Like you pick your sort of your lane, and then you can go down them. And I think that's a really good change from Crusader Kings II. Now, our primary heir is of the wrong dynasty. We have no children and no siblings either. So our heir is our uncle. Now, he's not of the wrong dynasty. He's of our house. So are you lying to me about your wrong dynasty? My primary heir, let's see here. We can go to succession and find out. So our designated heir, we have none. We must pick him. When you die, you will play as your player heir. And I guess this is our player heir. But he's not our primary heir. Okay. Right. Our wife is the primary heir, and she will inherit the chieftain. While our uncle will actually inherit nothing. So that needs to change. We need to get some kids. Our wife likes us well enough. I don't think we really have to do much here. I envision us having kids without really having to do many schemes. It's not bad, but the thing is, if you have too many kids, your titles get distributed to more kids, and you get less land when your current player dies. And you can change this in the tribal or whatever sort of, in the succession line here. But you can only change these if you have the correct laws or cultural sort of technologies. And we do not yet. We don't have the limited crown authority, which is here. But we also do need to have the hereditary rule innovation. And either feudal or clan government. And now we are tribal and not feudal or clan. So we cannot change any of these. So for now, I think we'll just actually pass the limited tribal authority, because that means that we can imprison people. And I guess we can also become feudal or a clan. Tribal rulers with non-tribal lieges may settle, becoming feudal or clan. So we'll do that. It'll cost us 200 prestige. Now we right now have 1,000. I think that's fair. Vassals like us a bit less, I think, because on the disparate tribes they gain 10, but like limited is kind of the neutral in that way. And the higher you go, the less they will like you, because you kind of tighten your grip on the crown or on the power in the realm. Our uncle is not married. This is very true. And the most important way to get alliances in Crusader Kings III is through marriage, and marriage to with your dynasty. Now we are already married to chiefess Ragnhildur. Ragnhild would be the modern way to interpret that, but she has no land and is of no notable, she is lowborn, and I guess cannot be added to our dynasty in any way. We can divorce her, We can actually divorce her. We spend 100 piety on that. But we could divorce her and ally, for example. Or I mean marry. Is there a great jarldom somewhere here? Chieftain, jarldom. Let's see. If there are 2 or more cities, for example. No, not here, but in Sweden there is. But I kind of want to consolidate Norway first and foremost. Even Iceland is governed by different chiefs. But okay, if we, for example, try this then. Chief of then this. No daughters. Here's a daughter. 2 years old. That's going to take too long, I think. Let's see here. We can, of course, also easily do this by... You know what? We can't because we... You know what? Let's just go with Ragnhild. Let's just do it. It's too much work. No, but we can marry this guy, our uncle, for an alliance with someone else. Now, every person will have different traits connected to them. Harald has some really good ones made for war, basically. And we like that because we want a warrior. But if you want a different type of person, like a person that is really good with reading books and sort of learning, you probably want someone who is not only quick but intelligent, who has this trait, because that gives you a lot of good bonuses. But we could marry Gyla to Olaf here, but it won't get us any alliances. Now we can check if any of these will, and they won't, probably because he is not our child and or brother or sister, so it won't really matter. And I don't think these are from any dynasties as well. Maybe they are. Chance of children, none. You know what? That's probably fine. We don't want any claimants, so we can just go ahead and marry him off. And yeah, so let's see. We have some money, not a lot. We are actually quite poor. The Norse factions make a notoriously low amount of money. I believe if you, for example, were playing as like a king or a duke, you'd probably see this start at around 3, 4, 5, 6 or something. But we are at 1.6, so we need to do some serious lifting to get anywhere. Now we are surrounded to our south and the east by some quite powerful factions actually. The Jarldom of Jylland has quite a lot of land, but actually not a lot of soldiers, 266. So they are weaker than us. At the same time, Sjælland is much more powerful than us. They have 1,000 soldiers, and Oppland has 1,100. So it's important to take into account the soldiers of your neighbors before going to war, for example, with these people. Now, our main competitor in Norway at this stage is probably the Jarldom of Oppland. And we would want to take them out before they become more powerful than us. They are right now equal to us, 662 versus 645. So we would do well with either getting an alliance, which we are not able to do right now, or actually, do concubines make alliances? No, they probably don't. Or to conquer lesser tribes and sort of unite them against Oppland. And I think that's what we'll do. Right now, we as a Norse tribe, we are able. Hold up. Okay, so there's 2 Ragnhilds here actually. We have a mother as well. She has no claim to anything, so that's good. She's from a different dynasty as well. And her husband is dead, so we can marry her off and have alliance and like make an alliance with it. And marrying people off doesn't only make alliances, but they also let you spread your dynasty around, giving you more renown. And that's very important because renown gives you sort of more points into prestige and long reign bonuses, etc. So that's pretty, like, you know, it's all about the prestige. Now, who would we want an alliance with? I think I sort of want to consolidate probably the south of Norway first. So having an alliance with anyone that I won't get my children on the thrones of will not be to our benefit. I think probably something above Trondheim or even higher. So Namda Fylki, perhaps. He's 77. Maybe won't have any offspring. He might though, of course. She's 37. Let's see. And I think because... No, you know what? She's not even our dynasty. So having the matrilineal marriage, which would have made their kids of our dynasty, it doesn't really give us any positives here. So it's all about the alliance. And he has 300 soldiers. That's actually quite decent. 700 down here, but I think we want to conquer them in not too long. So 300 sounds pretty good, actually. Let's marry this guy. And because we are a Norse, we can, I believe, attack our neighbors, conquer and stuff, and we also can raid people for captives. But for me right now, I think we want to consolidate a little. We can see where our chiefdoms become duchies as well. So every tag, so like a chiefdom is the lowest thing that you can hold, and like a barony in a chiefdom, but like the chiefdom is kind of the title. There's a lot. And then you have the duchy, which is the rank above the chiefdom, or a county normally. And then you have a kingdom, and then of course the empire grade. But for us, we are way down here right now, and want to create a duchy for ourselves, because we are not a duke yet, or a jarl even. We are just a chief. So we want, I believe, Telemark, because that is in our de jure, our natural sort of duchy here, which of course we have not created yet, but we will. And we can attack Chieftain Roald of Telemark by using the Conquer County Casus Belli. I think we'll do that now. He is inferior to us. It will cost us some piety, but that's fine. He only has 300 soldiers, while we have 600. So we will declare this war right away. And in Crusader Kings III, you only have to click Raise All Armies to, raise all armies, instead of going into some vassal screen and sort of racing one by one, and they will emerge all over your realm. Here, everyone sort of races at the same location. That has its ups and downs, I think. Ups being that they're much easier to manage. The downs being that you can't really... Sorry, you can't really say that, okay, if I'm fighting with Iceland and my vassal in Sogn is really powerful, but I want to raise simply the vassal of Sogn's armies, but not the vassal of Uppland, for example. So it is definitely streamlined, but it doesn't really bother me that much. You can always set your rally points. So that you can sort of choose where your army is raised. Now, of course, we have the council as well. We need a spy master. You always would do well in hiring the best person for the job, as in a meritocracy. But sometimes you need that vassal support, because powerful vassals will want a seat on your council. But sometimes, you know, that's kind of something that you have to weigh. For now, I think I'll choose the best person for the job, which is Gyula. She has 17 intrigue. And the more, like, the better your skills, the lower your chances for bad events, and the higher your chances for good events will be. Now we have an event here, Camp Dispute. After my army sets up camp, I hear a commotion coming from my champions' lodgings. Investigate the disturbance. I find Sigurd and Helgi in the middle of a heated argument while several onlookers edge them on. We can deliver a speech about unity to the crown, which would... We have a 53% chance of pulling that off, giving us martial lifestyle experience and prestige, and they will like us more. If we fail, we will actually lose prestige, which sucks. We can have them whipped. It will gain us stress though, and stress is really bad in this game because it will give you some nasty penalties. But through various means, you can sometimes also make stress into a positive, but stress is generally seen as, like, you know, like a negative thing. Or we can do nothing and lose some prestige. The chances of pulling this off is higher, so I think we'll just go and hope that Odin is with us. Please for us to all put aside our differences, fall on deaf ears. So we were not favored this time. But we can choose to join in the battle and fight a little. And have a chance of still emerging the victor, or get wounded actually and gain a lot of stress. But I think we'll risk it again, and we emerge as the sole victor. So Odin was with us this time at least. And that means that we got a lot of experience for the next lifestyle point here. And you always sort of need 1,000. And you get, you know, some experience every month depending on what you're doing. Now we conquered the Telemark. We could always choose to attack their army if we want some prestige from that. That would of course risk hurting our dear chieftain here, but you could also gain some skills from it and prestige and stuff. So I think we will actually sadly waste some men, but hopefully gain some good stuff back. Okay, if you're gonna flee so far that I can't reach you here, then we won't do it. Okay, we'll still win, I think. Now this is kind of like the thing where you can have a lot of mechanics for either having the upper hand or not in a battle. And we won. We got 45 fame. Of course, we lost some men. But you know what? Let's just win this war. We enforce our demands, get Telemark and some fame. Greetings, Chieftain Harald of Westfold. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. You are much greater for than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Signed, Roald of Telemark. Very good. We now have Telemark, and what's even better is that we have a domain limit of 4, and we are only controlling 3, so we have no penalties from this. Of course, what's sad is that Telemark, as a newly conquered region, has 0 control. Let's see. To the sensible Chieftain Harald of Vestfold, I've been corresponding with your Chancellor Guttorm, and I must say that I have come to see you in a new light. Perhaps you are even someone that I one day would be proud to call my friend. Oh, thank you, Jarl Rane Rafson of Vester Götaland. Your silver tongue is shining today, Guttorm. So he will like us 30. Very good. He's a neighbor. That could come in handy, actually, later on. Now, no control means that we gain no men or taxes, or at least a lot less than we should. So we must use our Chancellor, our Marshal, to remedy that. Now, his Marshal is only 11. He's not even a vassal, so he's not that important. If we had a better Marshal, which we do, we have a 14 one, Valdemar. We could recruit him. It would cost us 3, but that's fine, and assign him. That way, he will bring control quicker to the region and also have a larger chance of getting some bonuses for our realm. Now, our steward is also quite bad, actually. 10 is not a lot. He's the best one we got. The best one we got doesn't say a lot, though. We don't have that many. But you know what? 10 is average. It's not bad. I think I will increase development because... Let's see here. The tide of battle. I have seen how it happens. That slight lull in the middle of combat. The brief moment when neither side is pressing into the fray and the melee breaks like waves parting around a rock. I will always be pressing the attack, he says. And we gain the train Reckless. We gain a minimum battle roll -4, but a maximum of +6. If there is an advantage to be had, Harald is sure to seize it. And we gain stress because we are calm. But I think Reckless is a... I don't know, it's a fine trait. It's an okay trait. It's a trait a lot of warriors have. And we are a warrior. Now, our faith, which we can find down here, also true, is the Norse faith. It demands that we have consorts and concubines to populate our bedchambers. We can have up to 3 concubines. And if we don't have any concubines, we actually get a... Yeah, we get a prestige penalty here. Since we are under the concubine limit, we gain a -0.10 prestige every month. Which kind of sucks. Of course, we don't have to get a concubine. Grima is intelligent. I believe concubine children also can become heirs. And since she is intelligent, she is in my prison actually. I could release her and make her a concubine. If we have children with her. Grima is intelligent. That's a really good trait because some traits are what's called congenital, in that they can transfer from one parent to the next. And intelligent is a very good trait to have. Harald has no... Yes, he is quick. That's his congenital trait. But Ragnhild has no trait. I think we'll take Grima as our concubine. Can I ransom you? No. Let's just take you as concubine then. Yes, and they will be born into House England. They will not be bastards. Bastards can be legitimized if their house dynasty approves, but I don't think they will be bastards. I think not. Does it say anything here? Concubine? No. You know what? Well, let's take her as our concubine. Now we have more soldiers, 931 because we took Telemark. That's 300 more than before. Oppland has 1,000. So did they conquer some more since last time, or I guess they did, or they just have gotten some more soldiers. Another cool thing that Vikings can do is raid and get money that way. Now that's a really good way to get money because we are earning almost nothing. And in order to sort of make money, you need to you know, have money. That whole spiel. But before that, instead of collecting taxes, Rognvalder will actually increase development because, like I was going to say before I got cut off, technology in this game is tied to culture. We are part of the Norse culture group. So instead of sort of having technology just tied to like a person or a county, everybody in the same culture gets access to the same bonuses or technology, you know, progress every time something like this happens. And technology gain or innovation gain is tied to many things. They're tied to the average development of Norse counties for one, or, you know, county culture of the counties, but also to the learning level and other factors of the cultural head, which currently is Jarl Björn Ironside of Oppland, since he controls the Norse counties of any leader. But development also helps with many other things, Like, for example, you know, taxation gain, and here we go, and supply limit, which is really good. At least for the tribal government, it's only supply limit, actually. And I guess we will need to change to feudal or clan later on. If we have the money now, since we control 3 out of 4 regions in Viken, which is a duchy, we could have created this, but we lack about like 80 gold for that. To the winsome chieftain Harald, your dimples are the balm for my weary soul. I wish only to feel the embrace of your love, that I may know the radiant aura of your soul. Please be the Cleopatra to my Marcus Antonius. Wow. These lines are but a bleak reflection of my feelings for you. I will do anything to prove my loyal affections. Oh yeah, this is the concubine. This was nice. I guess she can win my heart. I want that intelligent one. She's bisexual. Okay, that does nothing for us, luckily. If she was anything else, it could have probably lessened chance for children. But let's see, who else can we fight? We can. I think we're gonna go for Nednes, because Sjælland is kind of what we want, but it's under the duchy or jarldom of Sjælland. So attacking just this county will bring the duke in, and we can't afford that fight. Actually, we kind of can. We kind of can. Should we? He has no allies. Jarl Sigurd does not. He has, I guess, dynasty. 2 houses. Living. Jarl, chieftain. I think he can call on others of his dynasty if he wishes to, but 1,000 is quite a lot more than 600, and he is raiding people, so he's probably over here somewhere. We could try to do a quick dash into Sjælland if we dared. That could be kind of cool. That could be kind of cool. You know what? Let's be daring. If we want to be the king of Norway by the end of Harald's life, we must be daring. I will conquer the county. No. I can't. I can't conquer the county, actually. We don't have claim on this. I thought we had claim. We have claim on something else. And we also, if you have played Crusader Kings II before, you'll know that if you control, for example, like a duchy, you will have a de jure claim on a county in that duchy that you do not control. In Crusader Kings III, that's something you have to research, actually, and it's part of, I believe, here, Chronicle Writing can use individual de jure casus belli, duchy casus belli. That's part of the early medieval innovation set, which is, now we are in the tribal era. Early medieval starts in 900. So we can't do that yet. We can, however, of course, fabricate a claim on it. Can we, though, attack Nedenes? He has fewer soldiers than ours. Let's see here. Oppland, Sjælland, Nedenes, chieftain. We can. We can take Nedenes County. Similar strength. This is a scary fight. How are we with mercenaries? We can't. We could pay for these. No, we can't. We can't go into debt more than 2 years. But you know what? Let's be daring. Let's be really flippin' daring. Our chieftain has a high martial skill, 18. I don't know if they have a higher than ours, for example. So if we combine some more soldiers, some, not a lot, with a better commander. We don't know his commanders, I don't believe. They have 6 champions. So in Crusader Kings III, you have champions, you have knights. They sort of specialize in your army. And you can only have as many as you are allowed to have. And it's governed by several things. For example, you know, what level king you are, you know, or ruler. And you can invite more. They all have individual levels. It's actually pretty cool. You want to hire the better ones, of course, which means that we should probably hire Bjorn. He only costs 3 gold, and he will make our army quality higher. Army quality is displayed here. We are elite quality, probably because we have a good amount of champions, like high-level champions. And if you see here, champion effectiveness, we control Holy Site Leire. That's for the religion here. We control Leire here, which gives, or like the faith, you know, is in control of the site, which gives knights the 20% plus effectiveness. I'm still kind of worried. Champions 5, they have 6 champions, is that correct? That is correct. And they also have a regiment of men at arms. We do not. We can create it though. We could create. They cost prestige to create. Do they cost prestige to maintain as well? They do. Some armored footmen would be nice. But bowmen, hills, forest, and taiga, you can always see here where they excel. And in Norway, there is a lot of... Here's taiga. I guess taiga is some kind of forest. I have actually never heard that word before. Taiga, defender advantage, etc. And up here you have plains. A lot of plains. In Oslo you have more taiga. And of course there's mountains. So let's see here. What would be best? We know that chieftain Kjøtve is in possession of light footmen, which aids him in taiga. We should probably also have light footmen. Or let's do 1 light footman actually. Armored swordsmen are not good at anything. Like they don't excel at any type of place, but footmen and bowmen do. They both excel in taiga. I think we'll create a unit of light footmen and 1 of bowmen. That costs us some prestige, and it costs us a lot a month as well, actually. But that's fine. We can make prestige through battling with them, through using them in our war. They take some time to replenish, and if you played Crusader Kings II, oh, there he goes on a raid. You'll remember that retinues kind of are constant soldiers that you'll always have independent of your vassals. Men-at-arms are kind of the same, but they're not always up. You will only sort of use them once you raise all your army. Let's see here. All is fair. Many treatises have been written on honorable conduct in war, but those authors' lives weren't on the line when they put pen to paper. I know from experience the best way to defeat my enemies is to ensure we only engage in battle on my terms. The question is, what terms would be most advantageous? I'll trick my enemies into overextending. We could get experience and some really good stuff here. Enemy fatal casualties and defender advantage. Hit around tactics will wear down my foes. So that is a guarantee that for 5 years we'll have this trait, which means we'll lose less people in battle, but we'll also gain a lot of stress, and 44 stress will tip us over the point, and I don't think we want that. 19 stress for not doing anything. So we will try to trick our enemies by risking some prestige. Let's see how we went. I gathered my retinue together for some war games, eager to try out my idea of faking a rout to lure my opponents into an overextending. Unfortunately, when my team attempted to try my new tactic, we were unable to hold our ground. We suffered a quick and humiliating defeat when the enemy side quickly broke through our line and caused our ranks to disintegrate. Everyone who participated in the games now thinks that I am a fool and wants no further involvement in my ideas. Maybe I should stick to conventional tactics. Boo. That sucks. We've been pretty unlucky, actually, I would say. Now we can choose a perk between the strategist, overseer, and gallant perks. perk lines, I guess. Bellum Justum gives us a casus belli cost of -50%, meaning that it's easier sort of to go to war. You don't have to spend that many resources on it. Serve the Crown gives us more natural dread and control growth, which is really important in newly occupied cities, and if you have some accidents that lessen your control. Stalwart Leader reduces the risk of commanding armies. That's pretty good for us since we are an army leader. And it's pretty good timing as well. So you know what? Let's do that. Our prowess is at 20, which is excellent. Sorry. Harald is a great fighter. Proof of devotion. Lord Harald, my graceful stallion, my spymaster Gila is kneeling in the dust before me, right hand above her heart. My only desire is to bring you honor and happiness. Pray tell me, how can I prove my love for you? Slay and wolf and bring me its pelt. You can wolf pelt for 20 years. More prestige, that's pretty good. She can also, of course, fail. I want a preferred companion. We can get a pet cat, which gives us intrigue and learning, or a dog, diplomacy and prowess. Bring me something unusual, an exotic orchid, perhaps, giving us learning and prestige, or nothing. You know what? Let's get that wolf pelt. Let's get that wolf pelt. Let's see if she manages. Oh, she failed. That's sad. I guess that's quite a lot to ask, though, to have someone kill a wolf for you. Let's see how our army is coming up. We have 45 out of 100 and right now for both of these. They replenish. How much do they replenish a month? Like 15 or something? 45 to 55. So 10 each month. I think we can see that somewhere. But I don't remember where. Yeah, either way. It's kind of cool that they don't cost any money. That's simply for tribal, though. I think for the feudal one, they definitely cost money. We're being raided. Get out of my land. It's a lot of raiders, actually. Yeah, good. Got out of our land. No, you know what? We were raided. I didn't pay attention. That sucks. Jeez. Stupid. So now we kind of have to, regain the control there as well. I think we'll do that first because Oslo is probably more important. So that's sad. We have this until 874. That's 5 years of less holding taxes and less development. So, stupid. Anyway, we now have some more soldiers. 1200 versus 900. We have both light footmen and bowmen. So let's raise our soldiers and go to war against the chiefdom of Nednes. Here we go. Nednes. We will conquer the county of Nednes and do that for 50 piety. Here we go again. We'll meet at Telemark. That's good for us. That's very good, actually. We pretty much... whoops. So we destroyed that army. But we got attacked by another one. Greetings, Chief Not all of Westfall. You are weak and I am strong. There's no other justification needed for me to come and take what I wish from you. So this is the guy that just raided us. Okay, all I can do is say fine. I hope he doesn't have any allies. And if we had captured their leader, that'd be nice. But no, we did not. We captured some, not the leader. We got some fame. Let's see. We could debate whether to create some more. Let's see. You know what? Defending our settlements is easier because we get a defensive bonus, and we want some people back, I think. They are lower quality than us, which could help. By being in our own land, I believe we should get our men back too. We'll replenish 23 a month and 10 of the retinues or men at arms, which is really good. We'll be back at full strength in not too long a time. So they'll take 6 months to siege Oslo, which is good enough time for us to get some men back. 800, 900. Let's see. Still, now it's 2 months. You know what? Let's start. No, let's wait 1 more month. So that, for example, now we go. And they run away. They'll run away. Running away to Uppland. You wanna? We'll hit them anyway, I think. We will. And we have another person who fights us. Dude, come on. I'm not even your neighbor. Okay, this is getting serious. I think we're gonna lose this, actually. I think this was a very bad choice. Or just, you know, super unlucky. We don't have any allies either. Should have married our mother. I don't know. You know what? We were kind of lucky. After this battle, we captured the chieftain. We captured the chieftain of Värmland. Meaning that we won the war right away. That was very good. We can enforce our demands. Meaning that we gain some gold. And we get fame and, yeah, we get prestige, basically. So that's you away. Perfect. Ugh, we'll probably lose Telemark, sadly. I don't think we can get there in 48 days. In 32 days. Okay, maybe we'll make it. Maybe we shall make it. Let's see. Empty council position. Marshal. Okay. Yeah, we will assign our uncle, I believe. Okay. A few champions. We must have some more champions. I think, yeah, this guy. Is that enough? No. We should probably invite some, actually. It costs us 150 prestige, but you know what? That's fine. We want the best of the best. Our glory is widely known. We are distinguished, giving us a number of knights. Oh yeah, and that's why. That's why we got more knights. We didn't lose any, which I was kind of afraid of. Let's see. So he'll run away from Telemark. He will go to Oslo. We will simply go to Oslo too. Got a new champion. He was really good 26. Perfect. We will defeat this army if we are not extremely unlucky somehow. If you manage to defeat the enemy army during the early battle phase, the enemy army is completely destroyed. That's something to be aware of. Also with your own armies. Good, we got some more fame. Now we could, since we have won some battles, we could decide to just wait, like, I mean, to regain some. We only have around 800 soldiers now and could have 1,000. The enemy will lose people, if not just, like, not regain them, which is very much to our advantage. Because they'll have to siege this for, like, a few months, not gaining and maybe losing people, and we can stand here for a few months and regain. 843 to 869. 3 months left of this siege. You know what? I think I'll put... So we are allied. I could call on him. Why haven't I done that? Either way, what must be understood is that calling on your allies will lose you some prestige. So, you know, if you're able to win a war on your own, then that's really good. Now, he asked me to join his war. Which he's at war with chieftain of Olger of Sogn in the Namda Fylki, which is up here. Hold up, he's up here, and he's at war with Sogn, I guess. He has only me as an ally, but he is fighting. Let's see. He has way less men than them. I have more though. I don't think I'll join him, to be honest. To be quite honest. And the only penalties that will befall me is that he will like me less. As far as I know. So yeah, I think we'll go to Telemark now. We'll see if this battle will happen. And it did. Hopefully we'll win. Harald is a commander twice as good as this one, almost 28 versus 16. So not twice, but, you know, a lot better. We won. Now it's back to defending Oslo. Yeah, I'm so this little puny guy here, just trying to to think he can even challenge us. Yeah, we were at war with like 3 different people at the same time, but come on. Don't you know Harald? Don't you know he has bowmen at his side? And that he's flippin' famous by now. We won't Netherlands, of course. We won't get a lot of war score until nice, more martial, until we have that, unless we capture their chieftain. I think we'll do knight effectiveness plus 75%. That will make our knights even stronger than they are. Let's see what it does. Chivalry dominance. Yeah, so knight effectiveness is basically how well their knights fight in battle. At 100%, knights fight as normal, but at 200, they fight as if their prowess was doubled. So that is a really good thing to have. 671. They do replenish though. And I want a bit of an edge before I go and siege again. And as long as they keep throwing their men at me in advantageous positions for me, then, you know, that's fine. Okay. Our champion Björn maimed Harald. That's one of their... Our champion Björn maimed Eilif. Really good. Enemy combatants captured. Let's see, can we reach their dumb army down there? We're getting quite a lot of fame for this, I think. Defending a river crossing, defending in taiga, high quality. Okay, so they have the upper hand in people there, I think. Or like in favor. But still, they're so outnumbered that it doesn't really matter. Is it love? I can scarcely remember what my life was like before Gyula declared her love for me. I am flattered, but also overwhelmed by her attentions. I find myself longing for some peace and quiet. Yet I cannot help but worry. Would I be throwing away my only prospect of true love? That cannot be right. Can it? I'm yours, Gyula, now and forever. Gyula might become my soulmate. She secures a kiss, at least for her devotion. You know what? Let's try a soulmate. One of my characters have not had soulmates in this game before. The Wild Hunt. I'm out riding when my horse suddenly throws itself off the path. The fall is unavoidable and knocks the air out of my lungs. When I look up, I find myself face to face with a boar. This sounds dangerous. Before I get a chance to scream, the beast collapses, an arrow between its eyes. Harald, my morsel, I thought I had lost you. My hero is none other than Gyula. I need you, my love, right here and right now. Nice. That's pretty, we were saved. I'm glad that we didn't get an awful hunting accident thing there. Classic. They'll probably run before, yeah. Let's see. We'll probably win this, even though they're defending in hills. We caught them there. It was never my intention, unless I will withdraw my troops. Oh, wait, what? Greetings, Chief Naughtal Westfall. Oh my lord, what is happening? The military strength is superior to ours. Damn it. The Ruralnariki conquest of Chieftain Vigremark has ended. Chieftain Harald no longer controls the county. What? What is this war? Hold up. Shell conquest of the chieftain of Vingulmark. Okay, so they want Oslo. You know, I think that's it for us. I think we're doomed. Your half-brother? Half-brother? I can't do this, no. No, I think we're pretty doomed. I can call on him. But not much else. Let me just think for a second. No, I think we're doomed. think we're really doomed. I have arrived at my darling Gula's chambers, unseen and unheard, with longing in my heart and my loins. I slowly push the door open. Gula is seated by her desk, writing furiously. As I clear my throat, she jumps out of her skin. She quickly stuffs a roll of parchment into her pockets and turns towards me with an uneasy look upon her face. What are you hiding? Show me at once. Return later and search her chambers in secret. Respect her privacy. You know what? Let's respect her privacy. We don't have much to lose right now. Yeah, so we were joined by this guy with 200 soldiers. Thank you for that. Enemy ally joins war. Are you serious? Come on. The only way is like, are you attacking this because it's your claim or something? No, it's just like a conquest. But you don't... okay. I guess there's no way for us to win this. Unless we do mercenaries. But we can't. We cannot. Yeah, so that's sad. So I guess that's it, guys. Damn it. A mischievous smile is playing on Gula's lips. I know I have acted strangely as of late, and for that I apologize, but I had good reason. Gula hands me a neatly wrapped gift decorated with colorful ribbons. I wanted to surprise you. I had it custom made. There's only one like it. Go ahead, open it. Thank you so much, Gula. Okay, we got some money. Does that mean we can buy some mercenaries? Not really. But you know what? We have taken prisoners. Oh, okay. We only have one prisoner. Boo. Because what you can do is sell off prisoners for money. But what we're gonna do right now is get our asses handed to us by Shellam. Just wish, you know what? I guess no, they're the most powerful realms close here. Yudan is powerful. Yudan is powerful. If they had some unmarried prick somewhere, I could have, as a last resort, divorced the wife and married, but no, there's no one for us to marry here that are women. And I guess nobody here would marry me from far off there. That sounded pretty sad, by the way. I guess we could try. They don't like Vikings though. That's the thing with these people down south. Småland, 1,000 soldiers. Could be something. Could be something. I guess it's worth a try. It's worth a try. Let's see. 1,155. 1,100, but they are raiding, so they're probably far away. There's no one here. There's no one here, right? Just like, do me? No. Uppland has 1,123. You know what? That could be something. Do they have a daughter? Yes, they do. Let's see. It's just an arranged marriage. No. He will do this if it's matrilineal. Of course, the kids won't be of my house, which is really bad. But if we get a child with Grima first, then I think that's best. You know what? It's our best shot. I can always divorce that woman later. Or Jämtland, that's more soldiers. It's even more soldiers, actually. 1,000. Chieftain of Finland, more, but they're at war, I think. Let's see, Wessex. No, they have less soldiers. 5,000 in Jorvik. That could be something. They're Norse. They are Norse. Me. Oh. Is this an alliance? She doesn't have a house, so... Wait. Me? No, lowborn. Damn it. Damn it. Mercia, no. The Isles, 2,700. They're at war, though. Probably won't be of much use to us. You're done. If only. If only. But okay. I think our best shot is with Jämtland here. Probably 1,300. Let's try. Let's try if they have any. Okay, yes. Maria sounds good. Potential alliance. That's good. We actually get a lot of prestige from it. Let's do it. Let's try. Let's see how it goes. We have an alliance. And now we can call them to our war. Vietnam. It's most important for this one. Yes. Good. I don't need you in this war, I think. Okay. Concubines. Concubines, they will not... no, we can't, right? Can't do more concubines? Yes, we can. Okay. But it won't give us an alliance, so I won't do anything about that now. And there's no way for us to make a quick buck either. Hooks. Your lover. Expose for what? Does she have a secret? Okay, no. Blackmail for Hook. What's the secret we got on her? Maybe that she's an adulterer. Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, I don't know. Their strength is up again. Enemy army. Would you even... oh, these are pretty... They're just dead, I think. These, however... Oh, he's back in the war. The Värmland guy, the one I destroyed before. So they have 3,000. They have so many more than us. At least we got Jarl Bjorn on our side. Enemy ally joins war. My lord. This is just not gonna go well for us. Thanks to the fact that we don't have any money either to buy mercenaries. I think what we just did was to piss everyone off and sort of say that, hey, I'm going to war, so have people go to war with us too. No. 2 years of debt. Stupid. Can't this become available though? And there's their grand army. There it is. There's nothing we can do about it. All we can do, I guess, is like at some point we took let's see, we got some more money. Can we hire them now? No. There's no holy orders either for us. Okay, we won this war. We got some fame. Arndal. We got the city of dreams. Let's give that to you know what, we can give that to our uncle maybe. That way we can get some I think some fame or something. Under partition rules. Okay, well okay. Wait, we have a sibling? Half brother? Oh no. So he's heir to stuff. That sucks. I should have married my mom off matrilineally. Damn it. Okay. I'll just give it to some vassal then. Let's see here. Grant to... let's give it to a guy who's good with something. Or who likes us a lot. I guess someone with a house. You know what? Yngling. Your cousin. Let's do that. Let's do this. Becomes independent? No. Chieftain. Well, yeah, we don't have a... Right, I can't do that yet. We can create this duchy now. But no, we want the money for the mercs. That we can't have. Oh, this is so dumb. Do we have any prisoners, please? No. No, we don't. Okay, where are my Jämtland guys? You have joined the war. Offer to join war? Defending against Jarlsegren saying the eye conquest of Vingelberg, yes. So where are your soldiers? We lost Oslo. That's a bummer. It's a massive bummer. Let's see, how come no one's gotten pregnant yet, huh? Maybe we can seduce her or something. Okay, I guess we can replenish a little, and then we'll go take back Oslo. Valuable hostage captured. Jarl Björn took Jarl Sigurd's son and heir Knut hostage after the siege of Roskilde. Oh, bless you! Bless you! 45% victory for having done that. 50% actually, and we are down quite a lot for having lost Oslo. But that's bless them. That's maybe why they headed back too. We should try to take Oslo back, I think. Yeah. Okay, that's really good. Here they're coming back. Hopefully this army can aid me. Please disembark here. Great. Also, we'll be taken back in 6 months. That's too long. That's way too long. And we will be in the attacking position. 3,000. Come on. Come on. And they're leaving because we will lose this battle pretty hard. Yeah, we're fighting already because we didn't pause it. Okay, everybody's in it. Our soldiers are strong, but it's not enough. It is not enough. And we are losing men left and right. Allied combatants slain. Sad times indeed. And then you know what? Oh snap! Since we have the guy, we can offer them white peace. Probably should have thought of that before, but you know what? You know what? Offer white peace. Accept my offer. Yes. Oh my gods. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Thank you, Jämtland. I will always be in your debt, at least until you die, Jarl Björn. That was ideal. Back from the brink. Back from the brink, you guys. Oh my gosh. Perfect. We're back. We don't have to start a new save or live without Oslo, which would have been a life not worth living. You know what? Let's disband them so we can make some money. And as a price, we may also create the Duchy of Viken. And that is great. It's quite amazing. We are now a mighty Jarl. We are one of 2 Jarls, I believe, in Norway at the moment. And we are not the most powerful, but I think we can be. Now we can give Arendal away. Now we can give it away to our cousin, who was over here. Helgi, was that the cousin? Was that his name before? I don't think that was his name before. But anyway, we want our dynasty on this one. So let's put in there. That way we remain below the domain holding. And we have another vassal who can control this and be within his limit, so to speak. Let's take back control of Oslo. It was sad that we lost it. Only 56 control. And looted as well. So that's not optimal. But you know what? We're alive. We are alive. And Harald did not even get hurt or anything, even though he lost some battles there. Let's see, a reading in Tønsberg. The celebrations had come to an end and the evening's entertainment seemed to be over when Grima suggested a reading. A clerk soon arrives, wondering what the quest would like to hear, and I see my chance to impress Grima. Something pious like the Summa Theologica. Let's be entertained. And the Alchemist. Let's see, so if you know what these books actually are, you can, this is what I've been doing. You can look at the character you're trying to do something with, and see what they would respond to. So Grima is diligent, honest, sadistic, and also intelligent. So I would think maybe she's not that theological. However, she might want something entertaining or something informative. And I think she's intelligent and diligent. Let's try the informative. As the clerk drones on and on, I can tell Grima's attention is slipping. No! While I'm thinking of how to salvage the situation, my guest who all suffered suddenly chimes in and asks, may I humbly suggest we read the Summa Theologica instead? And Grima immediately perks up with renewed interest. Why didn't I think of that? Scheme success chance minus 15. You know what? That's the only time I've failed at a seduction scheme. So that's great. Now we are unmarried. No, our heir is unmarried, but our heir is someone we don't want to play. We want our own child. A new claimant. Of all the buffoonery I've ever seen, yeah, so there's a new claimant basically. Shellan. Oh, I hate Shellan. We're gonna have to conquer them sooner or later. But you know what? I think we will end it there. This has been one for the record books of ups and downs. Holy smokes! I can't believe we survived that war. But thanks to our friends up in Jämtland, we did. So that was a first taste of Crusader Kings III as a Viking Jarl chieftain. And we surely want to move up in the world. So thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And I hope to see you next time again when we will continue our Viking raids across Europe. So thanks again, guys. See you next time. Bye bye.